Yuri Sakazaki's journey began as the quintessential damsel in distress, a narrative trope often seen in the world of gaming. Yet her evolution into a formidable and dynamic fighter marked a remarkable transformation. With each subsequent installment, Yuri blossomed from a mere plot device to a fully playable character, carving her path as an enduring presence in every single King of Fighters game, even extending her reach to various spin-offs. This distinct privilege sets her apart, as only a handful of characters have been granted such a ubiquitous role. But within her fighting spirit lies a tantalizing enigma. Yuri's role isn't confined to convention. Is she a comic relief, playfully upending the norm, a reverse parody, defying expectations with her prowess, or perhaps a secret genius with an hidden depth beneath her vibrant exterior? But before answering these questions, as always, if you like this content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and click the bell icon so you can be notified with every new video posted. In the bustling streets of Southtown, a tale unfolds that weaves together the destinies of the Sakazaki family. At its heart is Yuri Sakazaki, a spirited young woman born to martial arts greatness, raised by her devoted father, Takuma, and standing in the shadow of her older brother Ryo. Yuri's life took a tragic turn when her mother's untimely demise in a heart-wrenching car accident shook her world at the tender age of 6. Unbeknownst to her, this calamity was no mere twist of fate, but a sinister scheme orchestrated by the nefarious Geese Howard, a man whose ambitions knew no bounds. The grieving family was further shattered as Takuma, sensing the danger his martial prowess attracted, chose to depart their home to keep them safe from the brewing storm. Amidst the turmoil, a beacon of light emerged in the form of Robert Garcia, a loyal friend and training partner of Ryo. As time flowed onward, Yuri's initial curiosity about Robert blossomed into a genuine fondness. As the winds of fate swirled over Southtown, Yuri Sakazaki found herself ensnared in a perilous web spun by the cunning Geese Howard. Kidnapped by the ruthless henchman known as Mr. Big, Yuri became a pawn in a sinister game, a pawn designed to bend the formidable Takuma Sakazaki to Geese's will once more. In the heart of the city's shadows, Ryo and Robert's unwavering determination blazed a trail of hope. Their relentless search through the alleys and hidden corners of Southtown brought them closer to Yuri's whereabouts. As they confronted the challenges that lay before them, the truth loomed larger than life. In a moment of high tension, Ryo's path collided with the imposing figure of Mr. Karate, a climactic encounter that held the fate of the siblings in the balance. But fate intervened in the form of Yuri's voice, a plea that echoed with the bonds of family. With the decisive blow impending, Yuri's impassioned cries halted Ryo in his track, urging him to recognize the truth of the adversary before him, their long-lost father Takuma. With the battle stilled and Geese's malevolent grip shattered, the Sakazaki family stood united once again. With a newfound determination coursing through her veins, Yuri Sakazaki embarked on a journey of self-discovery, driven by the indomitable spirit of her martial lineage. Under the tutelage of her father Takuma, she delved into the intricacies of karate, honing her skills with unwavering commitment. Takuma's careful guidance was laced with the father's love, an armor he crafted to shield her from the dangers that loomed on the horizon. Even though he only taught her the very rudimentary basics of the Kyokugenryu karate style, it was enough for Yuri to fuel her heart by an earnest desire to prove her mettle. She made a bold decision that would forever change her path. The call of the arena echoed in her heart, and she ventured into the very first King of Fighters tournament, a platform that promised to test her newfound abilities. Unbeknownst to Yuri, this stage was not just a proving ground for warriors. It was a cunning web woven by Geese Howard, a trap baited with ambitions as dark as his heart. Thankfully, Geese's schemes were halted when Ryo arrived and defeated him. That was long before a certain hungry wolf of Southtown would follow suit. Growing concern gnawed at Yuri's heart as the designated time for her date with Robert passed by in silence. United by shared worry, she and her brother embarked on a journey through the streets of Glass Hill. Fate, however, had cruel intentions, as Sinclair, the shady bodyguard of the enigmatic Wyler, unleashed an unexpected ambush. Struck down by the assailant's vicious strike, Yuri's vibrant spirit was momentarily dimmed, her pain leading her to the confines of a hospital bed. However, that didn't hold her from finding and reaching Robert, just as he settled scores with Wyler. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded, she emerged from the crucible stronger than ever, her unwavering bond with Robert undiminished by the trials they faced. Emboldened by her own skills and unwavering spirit, Yuri's yearning for new challenges drew her towards the grand stage of the King of Fighters tournament, orchestrated by the infamous Regal Bernstein. However, her aspirations faced an unexpected roadblock, her brother Ryo's protective instincts denying her entry. This decision left Yuri at a crossroads, a shared frustration linking her with another formidable contender, Mai Shiranui. Both women yearned to stand alongside their chosen companions, Ryo and Andy respectively, yet fate had other plans. In their shared disappointment, the two warriors found solace and devised a plan that would forever alter their destinies. Mai's recollections of a soul sister named King, whom she had met in England, ignited a spark of hope. United by the bonds of camaraderie, Yuri, Mai and King forged a powerful alliance, forming the women fighters team representing England. The echoes of their unity reverberated through the annals of time, for Yuri and her newfound allies continued to join forces, standing strong in the face of trials and adversities. The next year within the hallowed dojo, Takuma Sakazaki's announcement echoed like a bell tolling change. The upcoming King of Fighters tournament would mark his retirement, and he entrusted Yuri with a pivotal role. Despite initial reluctance from Ryo, Takuma's request united them in a new Kyokugen-ryu team. Bound by legacy and family ties, Yuri, Ryo and Robert formed the new Art of Fighting team. United by their unwavering martial legacy, the Kyokugen-ryu team, comprised of Yuri, Ryo, Robert and Takuma, stood as an unyielding force in the tumultuous King of Fighters tournament of 99. The tournament's culmination bore witness to a cataclysmic turn of events. The base of the NES organization crumbled beneath the weight of defeat. Amidst the chaos, a fateful rift tore through the Art of Fighting team, separating Yuri, Ryo and Robert from their patriarch Takuma, who vanished beneath the wreckage. Grief-stricken, they mourned his perceived loss, gathering at a makeshift memorial for a solemn prayer at what appeared to be his resting place. But the hand of destiny held an unexpected twist as Takuma emerged from the rubble, his survival defying the brink of death. The dawn of the next tournament heralded a period of significant transformation for the women fighters team. A shifting tide of alliances saw King, once a cornerstone of the team, joining forces with Ryo, Robert and Takuma under the banner of the Art of Fighting team. Meanwhile, Mai Shiranui, a familiar face, returned to the fold after her brief role in the Fated Fury team. The trio of Yuri, Mai and Kasumi found themselves at a crossroads, in need of a fourth member to complete their team for KOF 2000. The vacuum drew the attention of the spirited sumo wrestler Hinako. In a surprising twist, Hinako's skill and determination led her to best Yuri in a challenge, showcasing her unparalleled sumo prowess. Despite the setback, Yuri's fighting spirit remained unshaken, and the women fighters team stood united once more. For KOF 2001, Yuri returned to the Art of Fighting team, driven by the urgency to aid Robert's dire situation through the coveted prize money. In the vibrant tapestry of KOF tournaments, Yuri Sakazaki's journey continued to evolve, marked by encounters that shaped her path. The year 2003 introduced a new dynamic, as Yuri found herself a tenacious rival in Mei Lin, a fiery clash fueled by her condemnation of Mei Lin's weapon-infused combat style as cowardly. In KOF 11, her role took a mischievous turn, orchestrating a fateful date between her brother Ryo and King, all while concealed as a curious waiter to glean insights into their unfolding connection. Feeling the urge to participate in a new tournament, Takuma reclaimed his original position within the Art of Fighting team, subsequently displacing his own daughter from it. Refusing to be deterred, Yuri still joined the tournament, reuniting with King and Mai as her teammates. Their battles and clashes extended beyond the arenas, spilling over to the Pow Pow Cafe, much to the chagrin of Mayor. Yuri's path took a haunting turn in KOF 14 when she crossed paths with the enigmatic Kukri. Drawn into his twisted realm alongside a group of fellow female fighters, Yuri found herself entangled in a nightmarish ordeal. This surreal journey unveiled an unsettling mirror image of her past as she experienced a chilling dream where the roles were reversed. This time, Yuri stood as the savior, tasked with rescuing her brother Ryo from peril. In a climactic showdown, she confronted and defeated the mysterious Mr. Karate, only to be confronted by a shocking revelation. The mask fell away to reveal Todo, a revelation that jolted her from the depth of her subconscious, forcing her to wake from the disturbing nightmare. Following King's departure in KOF 15, a void echoed through the women fighters team, leaving Yuri and Mai adrift in uncertainty, contemplating their next move. Their fortunes shifted with the unexpected arrival of the renowned pop sensation Athena Samia. The offer to join her new superheroine ensemble thrilled the two, dazzled by the allure of partnering with a superstar. As the tournament unfurled, however, the shimmering veneer gave way to a surprising revelation. Athena's intentions veered toward the eccentric. She is actually quite the exploitative and crazy type, it appears. Locked into their commitment, Yuri and Mai found themselves reluctantly embroiled in Athena's outlandish antics, their martial prowess taking center stage, albeit in the most unexpected and silly of settings. Yuri Sakazaki, characterized by her warm and affable nature, radiates a genuine concern for her loved ones, prioritizing her family and friends above all else. Her fighting spirit is fueled by belief in innovation, a principle that resonates through her unique combat style. Rooted in the foundations of the Kyokugenryu karate, Yuri diverges from the traditional path tread by her brother Ryo. While Ryo embodies the martial arts' orthodox and conservative essence, Yuri infuses her own distinct flair into her techniques. Her personal touch gives rise to a dynamic fighting style that fuses tradition with creativity, with a zest of silliness, allowing her to carve a path uniquely her own on the battleground. Her journey through the realm of combat commenced with the rudimentary foundations of the Kyokugenryu style. However, her father Takuma, while teaching her the basics, was seemingly dismissive of her potential. Fueled by an unwavering determination to prove her prowess, Yuri carved her own path within the martial arts, seamlessly weaving her unique moves and personal style into the fabric of her techniques. Her evolution in the world of combat is further exemplified by her adept control over ki energy. Much like her contemporaries, she harnesses this potent force to wield a diverse array of techniques, from the mastery of regular projectiles to the finesse of short-range projectiles and the awe-inspiring might of larger variants. Yuri's repertoire extends even to the realm of airborne projectiles. What truly sets Yuri Sakazaki apart within the realm of the Art of Fighting group, bordering on the realm of genius, is her exceptional gift of mimicry. Much akin to figures such as Rugal and Kuroko, Yuri possesses an uncanny ability to replicate any technique with precision after a mere glimpse. This attribute forms the core of her distinction, a quality that elevates her to unprecedented heights. While some of her replicated techniques may not rival their original forms, Yuri wields a considerable arsenal of copied maneuvers that stand on par with their deadly counterparts. In certain instances, her mastery even surpasses the prowess of the very masters from whom she draws inspiration, ranging from the incisive bare knuckle of Terry Bogard to the mimicry of Iori's Gishiki Yuriori. Yuri's mimicry prowess knows no bounds, transcending even the boundaries of her SNK origins. Her versatility extends to the realm of characters hailing from beyond the SNK universe, most notably from the iconic Street Fighter series. A significant portion of her moveset finds its origins within the celebrated franchise. She seamlessly adopts Sakura's overhead and Tatsu, channeling the essence of Chun-Li through her Tenkukyaku. The fiery spirit of Ken resonates in her version of Shoryurepa, while the intense power of Akuma's dive kick and Raging Demon is channeled through her own techniques. No, really, she can do Raging Demons too. Among her most astonishing imitations, Yuri masterfully mimics the legendary Ryu, imbuing her arsenal with his signature moves. The resounding thud of the Denjin Hadouken, the fierce might of the Shin Shoryuken, reimagined as the Shinshu Appa, and even Ryu's donkey kick, in which Yuri's execution exceeds the original, creating a wall bounce without the expenditure of meter and maintaining safety on block at a distance. It's regrettable that this potent tool no longer graces her recent moveset. I love this move. The enigma of how Yuri Sakazaki seamlessly adopts moves from characters of an entirely different world remains unknown in the lore. Yuri was conceived as SNK's response to Capcom's playful creation Dan Hibiki, designed as a parody of Ryu and Robert. SNK were like, well, meet Yuri. She is the weakest practitioner of the Kyugenryu Karate, yet she can do all your strongest character's signature moves, including the Raging Demon, without much effort. Heck, she can even mock the character who is supposed to be a mockery himself, Dan. Her romantic involvement with Robert finds its roots within the Art of Fighting narrative, a cornerstone of her character development. However, this meaningful connection is curiously neglected to the background in the expansive King of Fighters universe, a recurring pattern for characters not native to KOF. I mean, there is still some romance going on between her and Robert, but it's now reduced to comedic moments rather than meaningful character growth. It's mostly portrayed as Takuma objecting to their relationship and adopting an over my dead body kind of attitude. Yuri's growth and evolution remain relatively stagnant within this realm. It's a phenomenon often observed with the characters transitioning from their original narrative into KOF, where their essence might not fully flourish. From her daring beginnings at 17, where Ryu and Robert took center stage as the knights in shining armor, to her spirited presence in KOF, Yuri's journey embodies the timeless essence of a fighter. Much like her fellow KOF comrades, the ageless elixir seems to flow through her veins, freezing her appearance in a perpetual moment of youth. Imagine the sight of Yuri if she were to step into the world of the recently announced Garou City of the Wolves. Picture it, the wild flying swallow, now seasoned by time, embracing her mid-40s or 50s, with the same vigor that ignited her youth. Yep, that's pretty much how I imagine her. Special thanks to my patrons for their support. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and why not consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.